What's up, everybody? It's your girl, LouLou Gonzalez, and welcome to the podcast. I know, finally, What That Mouth Do podcast is here. And I know you're like, what? What That Mouth Do? What That Mouth Do? What we talking about? And today, what we talking about is these crazy ass relationships that's in these streets. There's not just pee in the dating pool, okay? There's diarrhea, dookie, vomit, all of that. It's all in a dating pool, and your girl is here to talk about it. And what makes me an expert? I've had some horrible dates. And you know what? There's a lot of horrible dates out there, so we gonna talk about it. We gonna talk about mine too, but let's get into what the people, because guess what? If you got a horrible date that you want to talk about, a horrible situationship, a horrible sneaky link, and you want to find out if you was wrong in the situation, send it here. Your girl's gonna be the judge and the jury, and I'm gonna let you know if you was wrong or not. 9 times out of 10, you probably won't. But if that one time, there's gonna be that one person that wasn't wrong. And guess what? That's what we here for. Because the dating life sucks, and you were not alone. So with that being said, let's get to the first client. Who's the first client, you say? Robert. Robert is 38 and he sent this in. He sent it into the email, and so can you. Send it into LOLwithlou@gmail. Listen, I'm taking all letters. Just make sure they true. You ain't got to lie. You ain't got to lie, Craig. You ain't got to lie, okay? I want true, honest stories. So we're going to start off this podcast with an honest story from Robert. He's 38. Let's go to the receps. Let's go to the receps. Okay, let's get it in. This is a crazy dating situation, okay? So, Robert, he says, the craziest dating situation I had was with this lady who was fine as all get out. Tell me about it, Robert. She had everything going on, but I felt like something was wrong. Something was deeply wrong. Hey, follow y'all intuition. The moment you feel your gut is bubbling, not the bubble guts from Taco Bell, but the real bubble guts that's telling you, don't do it. Listen, he's like, well, long story short and short story long, we went out and had drinks and we ended up smashing. That's a good first date. I'm not here to judge. Look, sometimes the vibes be right. And you like, what we waiting for? We might as well just get it in, because if not, you don't want to fall in love with somebody and then everything else don't be falling in. So yeah, he goes, we ended up smashing, and then we talked the next day, and we talked all about family and stuff to come, to find out we were related.
What the hell?
Related.
Jesus Christ.
Where are you in Mississippi? Where is this happening? Is Stand Back, Alabama? Where are you dating that you ended up dating your relative that you didn't even know? And how big your papa was a Rolling Stone for you not to know that y'all was related. See, I don't know those problems. I be knowing everybody in my family. I don't know those problems. I'm here to judge, but I ain't here to judge. We listen and we also judge, but we're not going to judge like that, Robert. Okay. He's like, we ended up, we found out we were related. I shut it down ASAP because I was like, I don't remember her as a kid, but as she discussed her grandmother, I was like, damn. That lady was always at my grandma's house every other weekend eating breakfast. I had to call my mom, who confirmed it as well. Okay, when you called and confirmed it with your mama, did you say, hey, mama, I was on a date with such and such? Or you just, hey, do you happen to know by any chance such and such? That's a weird conversation to have, because mamas be nosy. Mamas be real nosy. Like, why you want to know about such and such? Why you want to know about such and such? So that would have been an interesting conversation to have, okay? Okay, so you said, I had to call my mom, who confirmed it as well. Either way, when I shut it down, the girl kept calling me and stalking me, saying, we not cousins. We can still have sex.
You weird, buddy. You're weird.
We not cousins, but we related. What are y'all, like fourth cousins? Like, when is it cut off that you can be like, we not cousins so we can have sex? So then how y'all related if you not cousins? Like, what's the family tree? What's the family tree? He said, I blocked her on everything and changed my number. Was he wrong? Hell no, you not wrong. You would have been wrong if you doubled back on the family member and was like, hey, what's up? Can we run it back? That's when you would have been wrong. Listen, Robert, I don't think you were wrong at all. Like I said, if you would have doubled back on the relationship and then said, you know what I'm saying? Like, we not cousins, so like, let's date for real. That's when I would have been like, you wrong. But you wrong for not knowing your family members, Robert. Maybe you need to start going to the functions. You know what I'm saying? You need to go to the family reunions where they have all the t-shirts that say Johnson Family Reunion 2025. That's what you need to be doing instead of hanging out on the gram. You need to go invest. You need to go hunt down your family tree and figure out what and who you can smash, because you just being oblivious to who your family members are is wrong. That's the wrong part. That was crazy. I don't got no stories like that. That was crazy. Dating a family member, smashing a family. First of all, I want to know, was it protected or unprotected?
Huh?
Or maybe I'll be too nosy. That's just nasty. Never mind. That sounds very Jerry Springer-ish. Question now. Does anybody else in the family know? Because it sounds like she probably would have told somebody. I mean, you told me. Did you tell anybody else? Because, that was interesting. Put in the comments if you think Robert was wrong, or if you like, man, they weren't cousins anyway. So, I mean, everybody family. We all cousins somehow, right? We all come from the same Mother Earth. We all related somehow. If that's how you feeling, put that in the comments too. I won't judge. I won't judge you at all.